A woman who was in a coma for 14 years gives birth at a nursing home. Crazy, weird story out of Phoenix. Arizona authorities are investigating the rape of a female patient in a vegetative state in a nursing facility. The woman stunned workers when she went into labor on Saturday because they didn't even know that she was pregnant this whole time. The woman has been in a vegetative state at the Hacienda Skilled Nursing Facility in Phoenix for at least 14 years after a near drowning incident, but nobody knows who impregnated her. Obviously an employee. Obviously. An employee at the facility who didn't want her name or face being used said staff could not believe what was unfolding inside the victim's room. None of the staff were aware that she was pregnant until she was pretty much giving birth. This is wild. A few questions. Why would you keep someone in a coma for 14 years? Like, is this common? I don't know. I thought that you wouldn't keep someone in a vegetative state for 14 years. Like, don't you take them off life support eventually? Like, at the 10-year mark, you don't take them off life. You know, maybe she doesn't have a family to sign off on it, or maybe the family wanted to keep her. Look, if you're a family and you're keeping someone in a vegetative state for over 10 years, like in a coma, like, you gotta let go, man. That's just not, it's not happening, man. If I am in a vegetative state and you let me live in that way for 14 days, I don't want to live that way. Pull the plug after 14 days. I don't want to be in a vegetative state. I do not want to. I can't. That's outside of the other issue, which is who the hell impregnated this woman in a vegetative state? Awful, sick individuals. Completely sick people. Adult Protective Services immediately dispatched a team to conduct health and safety checks on all members living in the facility. Can't you do like a paternity test and find, like, you could do a test and find out which of the employees have done this, and they should be, I mean, come on, what are you going to do with a person like this? Awful. Right now, no suspects have been named. The anonymous staffer said this patient required around-the-clock care, and many would have had access to her room. She also says the facility has changed protocol this week. Quote, I was told that as of now, if a male staff needs to enter a female room, they need to bring in a female employee with them. Because of her condition, the woman would not have been able to defend herself nor communicate that she was pregnant, according to the staffer. She needed round-the-clock care for 14 years, I mean, in this vegetative state. This is so sad. The whole thing is just so sad. I mean, this kind of stuff shouldn't happen. In all aspects should not be happening here. But just sick people. You know, it's scary. It's scary that you think, you know, that you're leaving your loved ones in the care of people at a medical center, and, you know, and this is what they do to her. They rape her. I mean, awful. And there's nothing funny about this at all. It's just sick. You know, weird AF news. I mean, it's funny sometimes, but other times it's just, this is just, it's hard to even listen to, I'd imagine, or watch, because I'm on YouTube right now as well, if you want to watch me on YouTube. But I'm not smiling.